Okay, so we're recording. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us again after lunch. And we are now going to have our minds warped by Charisse. So here's a little bit about Charisse. She's an advanced director from Norwich, Connecticut. She started her journey with Pampered Chef in September 2015. She and her husband Lance will be celebrating their 23rd anniversary in October as empty nesters. Their sons, TC, who's 20, and Kyle, who is 18, will both be at college this fall. They use her PC income to pay for their tuitions, room and board, books, and meals. She has career sales of $275,000 and 44 career recruits. Take it away, Charisse.
Thank you. And thanks for inviting me to speak. Something I've been speaking about recently with my team, and I think it's really relevant for us to kind of get in the right mindset to start, to do all of these things. We're going to come away from this wanting to do everything, but you've got to be in the right mindset. I have a routine in the morning that I'll talk about a little bit about some things I say, but to myself. But one of the things I do when I'm in the shower, I listen to, I don't know if you ever heard the song, like This Is Me from The Greatest Showman or A Million Dreams. Those songs motivate me. So when I come to my desk, I am like ready to work. I'm like, this is me, and I am going to throw, nobody's going to recognize me. I'm going to do what I want, and I'm going to get those million dreams that I have for myself. So, but it's getting in the right frame of mind. So, all right, so how many of you have goals? I can't actually see all of you, but I'm sure that many of you have set a goal for yourself, for your business, right? And you've set dates. You're going to accomplish that goal by a certain date. The truth is that some of you will achieve your goal on that date that you set, and others will miss your target date. And I want you to think about what might hold you back from achieving the goal you put in front of yourself. What do you think is stopping you from reaching that goal? There really is only one thing that holds people back from having the success they're looking for. That's it, Pamela. She just dropped it in the chat. It is fear, absolutely. So fear is false evidence appearing real. So most fear is self-created and can easily become self-limiting. We're often under the impression that things outside of us cause our fear, when in reality, most of it begins with our thoughts and our beliefs. You can change the narrative of fear when you realize the source is in your own mind. So taking action is another cure for fear. I want to do another little activity with you to help you out with this. So write down one thing that you fear as it relates to reaching that goal that you've set for yourself. Now take that fear and take that statement and frame it so that it comes out as a positive. For example, if your fear is not being able to book enough parties, change it to say, when I ask enough people, I will easily reach my booking goal. Does anybody want to just shout out and share their fear or their new positive statement? Or maybe you need help with it. We can help you. You have to unmute yourself or just drop it in the chat.
We've got a couple saying recruiting.
All right.
Recruiting. Mm-hmm.
So that's very similar. Recruiting is very similar to bookings. When you ask enough people, you're easily recruiting.
Yep.
All right. Let me see. Lost my place here. Sorry.
All right.
So let's expand a little bit on the creating those positive narratives, and talk about affirmations. positive affirmations or statements or phrases you repeat to yourself that describe a specific positive outcome. What does that mean, really? So, like, one of my affirmations is, it's September 30th, and I am the senior director of a strong and growing team that I am proud to lead. So, as Jen said, I'm an advanced director right now. I'm telling myself I am a senior director, all right, by the end of September. All right. Maybe your goal is about sales or bookings. So it might be like, it's August 30th, and I've submitted 4 parties and $1,250 in sales to reach my goal and earn that lunch tote. Bonus for that.
Right.
Does anybody want to share their affirmations that they might have already? Or maybe something you just thought of as you were sitting here listening to me? All right, I'm going to go on.
All right.
Anybody wants? Go ahead.
So I would like to become at least a director within the next couple months.
So your affirmation is, not I want, I am a director. It is September 30th, and I am a director. I am.
Got
I
it.
am a rock star recruiter. I love that. I didn't see the whole thing, but it popped up real quick. I love it.
Says, I am a rock star recruiter who changes people's lives. Absolutely.
I'm open to the possibilities of growing a team. I like that. Absolutely. You are. That statement has to start with I am. So remember that your brain isn't as smart as you think it is, because your brain will believe anything you tell it. If you tell it often enough, what are you telling your brain every day? Positive affirmations. They work. I'm going to come back to that in just a second, but I want to talk about your belief. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in the power of you? Do you believe that you can do, be, or have anything that you want in life if you're willing to work hard enough to get it? It's something to think about, especially when you consider the definition of the word belief. Simply put, belief is what we tell ourselves every day. What we tell our mind, our brain believes. So let's do a quick activity to help us get a little bit better understanding of our beliefs. I want you to answer the next 3 questions on a scale of 1 to 10. And you can just write these down on your own notepad. 10 is the highest, 1 being the lowest. And please be honest with yourself about these answers, okay? These are your answers. You're writing them down on your paper. Be honest with yourself. Do you believe you can build your skills and succeed in reaching your booking and recruiting goals? Number 2, do you believe you can reach your goal by the date you set? And lastly, do you believe you can be a strong team member? So what do you guys think? Are you happy with the scores that you wrote down for yourself? Do you feel that you have room that you can grow in your belief level? Did anybody score 10 on all 3?
Laura says, nope.
I struggle with it all the time, and I do this, but it helps when you're doing your positive affirmations and you're believing in yourself. It will help. So belief is such a powerful concept, okay? Now, there's the belief triangle. I think you guys can all see this, I think. Was that reading right for you guys? I hope.
It's reversed. Flip it around. It's reversed. There we go.
Now it reads right for you guys? All right. Because I have it both ways. You can see it either way. I have it reversed. So this is called the belief triangle. And this has been over and over. This is every book, any training, this comes out all the time. And it's a revealing way of looking at the power of belief. So remember, our beliefs are determined by what we tell ourselves every day. And the belief triangle tells us that our beliefs determine actions, our actions determine results, and the results reinforce our beliefs. So we believe it, we do it, we get the results we want, and then we really believe it because we just did it.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So I want to share with you a little example of how that might look when it comes to your business. Right now, you might be thinking your current belief is people are too busy and they don't have time to add another commitment to their life like a Pampered Chef business. So with that belief, your action is that you don't ask your host 5 times. You don't ask every party member. And you don't post about the opportunity in your virtual parties. So what happens? What's your results? You are not recruiting on a consistent basis. So if we change that belief, we have our new positive belief. Our new belief is Pampered Chef is an amazing opportunity for anyone. Lots of people need more income and will find time for what's important to them. So when you have that new belief, your new action is that you're asking every host 5 times. You're asking every party guest. And you post about the opportunity in your virtual parties. And your results? You're now recruiting consistently. And you achieve multiple 4-in-1 cycles every month. So you see, in order for you to succeed, you must believe you can succeed. Believe that you can be, do, and achieve anything you want in this business and in your business, because you are the CEO of your business. But you have to be willing to work hard enough to achieve it. All right, believing is work. You've got to believe that. All right, you got to work to believe it. And how does that work come about? Your affirmations. So if you're struggling with believing that you can achieve those goals, one way to change it is with your positive affirmations. So earlier I asked you to create one positive affirmation about the success you will have in reaching your goal. Now I want you to create a list of 5. All right, you don't have to do it right now, but think about this. You need to come up by tonight, create 5 positive affirmations. Now these are I am statements. When you're writing your affirmations, they're I am what it is. When you do this, you're training your brain to hear that you're already accomplishing what you want to accomplish. Now, some of those affirmations samples might be, I am a director. In my case, I am a senior director. I am booking 3 parties from every party. I am offering the business to every host 5 times. I am a strong recruiter. So now you're going to take those 5 affirmations and you're going to read them aloud to yourself. Read them aloud twice a day. First in the morning to help you focus for the day and remind you of what you want to achieve. So I have them right on my wall, on my desk, next to my desk, and you listen to that. All right, you have to say it out loud, okay? And then do it again right before you go to bed to help your mind think about them while you're sleeping. Make those the last thoughts before you go to bed, and make sure you read them aloud. Who cares if your husband hears them and the kids hear them? Doesn't matter. Read them aloud. Let them know it. All right? Put that right out there so they know what you're working for. And you have to read them aloud. Don't do it silently in your head. There is so much more power when you hear your own voice saying that you're doing something you want to do. All right? The power is in those words. And never forget, your brain isn't as smart as you think it is. It will believe anything you tell it. if you tell it often enough. So make sure you're telling it positive I am statements twice a day, every day. That's all I got. Any questions?
Well, thank you for sharing.
Any thoughts?
I know that I am a big believer in your mindset and shifting your thoughts and doing affirmations because, you know, it's one thing to dream, but it's another thing to actually believe in yourself to make that dream come true.
Yep. We all have self-doubt. We all have fears. You just have to keep saying it over and over to yourself, those positive ones, to block out any fears, any doubt. You know, when I said let your husband hear it, let your family hear it, you know what? Then they know that you're working towards something, that, you know, you're putting that, you know, in front of you every day.
Oh, yeah. It helps them be supportive. They know how to support you then. Absolutely. Pamela says, love this and hi from a fellow Norwich, Connecticut native. Thank you. I try to post affirmations on the wall in front of my desk. Absolutely. When I take walks, I repeat positive affirmations out loud. That is definitely a great way to be sure that you get it done.
I love that.
Good job. And I'm just scrolling through, see if there's anything else. Okay. All right, does anybody have anything? Nope. All right, we'll take a few minutes break and we'll be back here at 2:15 with Laura again. All right, thanks guys.